That's funny. Paul in his walk. Paul ready for his his YouTube premiere.
Right then, it's quite simple. Tyre pressure. Yeah. We start here. 51 psi in all the tyres.
All of them, yeah.
All the way around because they're all the same basically.
Yeah.
All right. Now then, this is where your 240 goes. It's quite simple. Pulls out like so. It's magnetic, so you haven't got to do anything with it afterwards. Don't do what a lot of people do, and that's try and put it in and it doesn't fit.
Right,
There is a ledge there for it to slide in and just locks into place. Something you shouldn't do when you're plugged in is start your engine. And that is merely for two reasons. First one is you might forget that you're plugged in and take the electric with you, which is definitely not a good look.
I've seen a lot of people do it on the line.
Right? However, most importantly, when you're actually hooked up, you get a charge from this cable to the leisure battery.
Yeah.
All right? When you start the engine, the intelligent relay will kick in. You get an automatic charge to the battery. And you may blow a fuse down by the leisure battery, a 30 amp green fuse.
Yeah.
So if you find it's not charging while you're driving, that fuse is blown somehow. Just simply replace its normal blade fuse. Yeah. And you'll be happy to larry. But that's the most common way. The other common way is if you start the engine with jump pack and the cold morning goes boom, and it sends a surge power, could pop the fuse. Yeah. All right. But that's essentially what it is. However, that's what we should do with our hookup cable.
Yeah. Fab.
Okay, round to the back of the van. Self-explanatory things first. Curtains, simply unhook, pull across, pop on. There is an emergency exit based on this vehicle. So, Jill, if Alex is playing up, this is your emergency exit.
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I might just fit.
Yeah, you might just use that. Socks, pants, shoes, alcohol, whatever storage you want to put in there. The other side of that is your diesel heater. You can't bang anything into it, as you can see. There's a cover there, so you can put things in the merely place as you want to. Now then, starting to get on to the safety aspect. This is where your gas bottle goes. Yeah. Okay. It's got a gas habitation certificate, which is in your pack. However, it takes a 2.75 kilo camping gas. And the number of that gas bottle is 907.
We got one at home.
That's the 907 behind you.
Yeah.
A bit bigger.
Yeah.
Okay. On this regulator, there's a male end. On the bottle, there's a female end. So simply put the bottle on underneath and spin it anti-clockwise. People think normally it's clockwise. It's anti-clockwise. When it's nice and tight, you can open the valve up and put the bottle back in. There is a strap there to hold it in place. Now, although you can get more stuff in there, we thoroughly recommend that you only put your bottle in there. As gas is heavier than air, and there is a drop vent there should it wish to go out, so it doesn't come into the van. This also has a bit of a safety mechanism door on it, so there's no lock on it. If that bottle was ever to combust, it would blow the door this way rather than coming into the vehicle.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, any questions?
No.
Yeah. Okay, the fun bit.
Yeah.
The power management unit. So I'll turn everything off for now. Right, this unit here controls everything from those front seats back. Okay, so all USBs, lights, heater, everything except for the fridge. The fridge is directly connected to the leisure battery and has its own on-off switch.
Yeah.
What that means is you can have the fridge on whilst not having to have all this on whilst you're driving. Okay. However, this does charge the leisure batteries and does various other things. So there's two scenarios you have. There's a wild camping scenario in the middle of a field, down the beach, in the car park, wherever, up the mountain. And then the other last one you have is when you're hooked up and you're on site and you have electric hookup. Your 240 pin sockets only work when you've got electric coming into the van. The van doesn't generate its own electricity. All right. So the first scenario we have is a wild camping one. And if we look at our bank of buttons across the top, the second one we come to here, it says leisure battery. So if we flick that onto leisure battery, And as you can see, we have 12.7 amps. Now, anything over 12.2 is good and fully charged. It will go up to about 13.1 on the leisure battery, but it will come down quite quickly. At the moment, we've got solar running and we've got what we've charged up in the leisure battery. Effectively, in the same mode that it's in now, you should have 7 to 14 days while camping without having to start your engine. However, start your engine, 15 minutes, leisure battery is fully charged again. So it's pretty quick. All right. Coming across the top here, we have a master switch for our lights. So when the bed is down and you guys are nice and cushy together, okay, pretending that you like each other, neither of you wants to get out of bed because it's too nice and warm. You only have to reach up here and go, good night, John boy, and every light in the van goes off in one go. Okay,
yeah.
So that's your master switch. And last but not least, across the top here is your water pump. Drive with your water pump off if you've got this on. However, when you get there, you can turn it on. And what that is, you have a submersible water pump with a micro switch on the tap. So if you had the Del Boy moment when he soaked the watch and you went over a speed bump a bit too quick and that tap came up, it would empty the water into the sink, which would hopefully go to the plug hole. Elsewhere, it's coming into the van. But both ways, you're not going to have a cup of tea when you get there. So obviously, make sure that's off if this is on while you're driving. We also have here, it says vehicle battery. And at the moment, we're on 12.7. To flick that over, we're also on 12.7, right? And the reason for that is we sell these campers to a lot of people with grandchildren, small children, and families and so forth. And kids love to play with buttons. So we can charge from the engine to here, which the leisure battery's in this cupboard on the bottom, but we can't charge from here to there. So we isolate that battery totally. So it's giving you really the leisure battery reading both because we loop it in the back.
Yeah.
So you can never run down your vehicle battery by the use of the camper. Okay? Because on a Sunday, you don't want to have loads of juice here and click up there. Okay? So that's the reason for it. Last but not least, coming across here is this little button here. And this button, if we turn that off now, it looks like the whole power's gone off. Yet again, we've still got lights and stuff. All that does is turn that display off in the night if it's too bright for you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, that's the only reason. So, that's the leisure battery scenario while camping. What we do, we charge
This is when we're on site, yeah.
This is on site.
Okay.
Okay, so the way to differentiate them, that's got 12-volt fuses, and this has a circuit breaker
Oh, yes.
like you'd have at home.
Sure.
Okay, so now we should have what, 13.7, 13.8? Yeah,
Yeah.
Brilliant. So everything now that was 12 volt is automatically 240 and all your plug sockets are working. So hair straighteners, air fryers, you name it, you can plug it in.
Yeah.
Okay. Now then, however, with this in the middle position here, all it's primarily doing is bringing the power in from this end, transforming it around the van, and that is it. However, if we select leisure battery there, as you can see it's gone down a bit,
Yeah.
13.5, there we are. That tells me the leisure battery's got room for charge. So basically now what it's doing is it's sending a trickle charge to the leisure battery. So my rule of thumb is whenever I'm on site and I'm hooked up, it's on and on. Okay?
Yep.
And that's the reason to use the leisure battery. If you actually use it to vehicle battery, it won't charge it. So you use the leisure battery facility.
Yeah.
Any questions at all? No? No? There is a pamphlet written by us in your pack.
Yeah.
Which has got fingers and thumbs of all of these buttons.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
It's
cool.
full of spelling mistakes.
Oh, we're
it's a-
dyslexic anyway,
Oh,
so
that's all right.
that's
Those
a
are
win.
Welsh.
We wouldn't notice them. Yeah.
Neither would I.
Yeah.
But there we are. They're there for you.
Fab.
Right? Last thing to show you at the back here now is the doors. Now, this door, lovely, shuts, even sounds like a Volkswagen. However, if you try to shut that one first and then decide to shut this one, it'll end up chopping the end of your spoiler off.
Yeah.
So always shut the one with the badge on it first before the other one. And voila, away to go.
Yeah.
Okay, what I'm going to do now is show you inside the vehicle and some of the facilities that we have and how to operate things like the bed, the roof, the fridge, etc. So, inside the vehicle we go. You have here a 2-burner hob and then a little tap, and there you can get your micro switch, which you have 10 litres of water underneath there.
Yep.
Simply unscrew the top, pump out, fill it up with fresh water, pump back in, screw back up and put it back on the strap. Obviously you've got piezo igniter here, so that puts it down. You do have to hold it down to purge it to get it to go.
Yep.
All right. These can come off and go in the dishwasher, and they are dishwasher proof, and you can clean it. You've got the latest in the SMEV range in this van now. They've upgraded them recently, and what they have now is they do have soft close, but also when they are on soft close like this, there is an automatic shut-off valve. So years ago they didn't have that, and you could still have that burner on, and that would go down and this would shatter. So it is something that's not covered under the warranty. However, the latest one, like this one, has its own shut-off valve, so it's all done automatically. A good way to pay for the van is you have a lovely little window here that slides across. Burgers are a good seller. All right, especially in a labour. So happy days, you can actually just do that. And again, we've got curtains on the sides, the same as what you had on the other one. Now, these have got all nice snap hinges on them, and they're all the way through, like a magic trick. All right, so you can put condiments and crockery and whatever else you want. And again, the latest ones all got the upgraded soft close. Before they go clunk. Storage up here for your Volkswagen porn magazines, VW Weekly. So you got plenty of room up there to store those. 2 USB sockets here, so you're not going to argue who's charging whose phone. 2 plug sockets, and then your obviously light switches here to do them individually.
Yep.
All right. Loads of storage inside here. Your solar connector is there, and it's all set up for you. You haven't got to do nothing, it'll just automatically do that for you. Now then, your where's it gone? There it is. Got a few little bits in here for you. You have in this van a complimentary diesel heater. Now it does come with a gimmick.
Okay.
And the gimmick is a remote control, which makes life a lot easier. So you just basically turn it on. It talks to you, tells you to start in the heat. You can turn the temperature up and down. Now it takes about 90 seconds to 2 minutes to kick in fully. We'll leave it run for the time being. At the moment it's 14 degrees in here. We've set it up to the highest temperature. So it'll just kick in a couple of minutes, and then we'll show you how that works.
Yeah. So the heat will come from down here.
Correct.
Yeah. What the
You
centre
can
one?
move it as well.
Oh yeah. Huh, good.
So we'll give that a couple of minutes. To
Yeah, it's
kick
me
in.
that will definitely use this. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm always freezing.
Yeah. I mean, there is manual ways of doing it. There is a guy, believe it, on YouTube, which will explain this fully for you. It's a Russian one. It's got a 7-day timer. It's had thermostatic control. You name it, it's got it. Let me just see what it's doing. It's 10.2 amps to do its safety checks. And also, because we feed this direct into the tank, we put the sender about that much away from the bottom. So you can never run out of diesel by the use of diesel heater. All right, so we think of these things. So if you have an EO1, it means low voltage. If you have an EO7, it means low fuel. So it'll just have to prime itself, and there we are. You can hear the pump coming in now. And we'll give it a couple of seconds, and then it'll fire away. Now, yes, you can
hear it.
Yeah. We might get a bit of smoke in here because of the flooring, because of the way it works, but the exhaust is pointing outwards to the back, so go to turn it off. It may just carry on.
Oh, okay.
That's quite normal at the end of the day, because it has to do its cooling down elements and safety checks and stuff like that,
Sure.
cleaning of its lines. So it's not like an electric switch where you just go off like that.
Instantly,
If you
yeah.
do press it to go off and it doesn't go off, then
Just
allow
wait.
it.
Just give it time.
Yeah,
Sure.
it'll actually tell you when it's finished all its checks. It'll say stop heating, and then it'll say stop heating, have a good day, have a safe journey, and all that. So
It's very
we're
polite.
it is very polite. We're trying to get it to say other words. We're trying to program it next now to get it to say like, have a great day from Welsh Coast Campers. But,
Oh,
I've got it on
that'd
the
be
highest
impressive.
set. It would be good, wouldn't it? When it's finished, it'll say have a safe journey or something. It'll say, I think. Program it to say. Waiting in anticipation of the table, which goes on this rail here.
Yeah.
You have to push the table leg over slightly. There's an arrow on it because it's spring loaded.
Yeah.
And just make sure you do that rather than trying to crank it, otherwise you might pull it out of the socket. As you can see, you've got a lovely little cutlery drawer there. And then we have our 12-volt fridge. Fridge has a little ice cooler on it inside the top there, so if you want your G&Ts and you want ice, then it's no problem. There's a little nipple button here with the power switch indicator on it. Hold it on for 3 seconds and voila, your fridge is up and running.
Oh, okay.
Now, the fridge uses about 2 to 3 amps an hour to get up to temperature. When it's at temperature, it uses 1/4 of an amp an hour. So it's a very like glorified cool box. All right. So what a lot of people do is they get up to temperature the night before, and then when they're on the journey, it's not consuming as much as they're charging far more. It's set in the right temperature for you now, and then at the end of your journey, at the end of when you've used her, just hold the button on for 3 seconds, and it'll power itself down.
Sure.
You can actually lock it in 2 positions. There's the first position there which allows a bit of ventilation, so in the winter it doesn't go mouldy or smelly, and then second one, push it all the way and then
okay.
it's a seal on it.
Yeah.
Okay, any questions on that?
No.
No.
Yeah,
All good.
Yes,
excellent.
thank you.
Right, what I'm going to show you now is, obviously you've got a roof.
Yeah.
These look a bit untidy the way that they are at the moment. There is a way to do it properly, and what we do is, when you open them and they flap all the way down, what you tend to do is roll them forward quite tightly, like so. When it gets to this level, it makes a little pocket that you can zip these up.
Oh, now the diesel heater's talking to us. Yeah.
There she is.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
that's the difference between
Yeah.
doing it like that and doing it like
Sure.
that.
Yeah.
Much neater.
Yeah.
All right, we're looking at the
You're
pop
looking
top.
at the
Yeah.
pop top now. Now, this pop top benefits from a scenic canvas.
Ooh.
Have you ever seen one of them before?
Don't believe so.
Oh, you might like this.
Okay.
And what it means is, we have the facility to unzip all the canvas and roll it all.
Oh, now you've got your
Right.
scenic bit. Yeah, I
And
understand.
then you can
Velcro there.
Velcro down. It's the same all the way around.
Yeah, I get you. Oh,
You can
nice.
essentially then pull down the roof,
Yeah.
sit up there, tan your white bits.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, in all fairness, that's, it's great
Yeah,
up there.
yeah.
Especially on a really nice hot summer's day.
Sure, it's an option, isn't it?
Yeah, it is an option. Obviously, this has been recently power washed. And as you can see, there's no water come in, so you can, leave these open even when it's raining. I
Yeah.
wouldn't leave the whole canvas open, but certain events.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, I've already unzipped half of it.
Sure.
Just zip it all back up together, like so. When we're pulling the roof down, we've got to make sure that all the vented windows and the front windows, all of these are actually
Up.
zipped up.
Yeah.
All right. Otherwise, it might catch in coming down. Now, the roof comes with a nice bit of velvet cushioned mattress topper, which fits upstairs.
Oh,
and
I
it
see.
also fits downstairs. Which is that one
Okay,
there.
I
Should we
see.
put that in for you?
Yeah, lovely.
What you also got to understand is you have a strap here, and there's also one on the back as well. Never take the one on the back loose, for the simple reason it pulls the canvas in away from the hinges when you're pulling the roof down.
Yeah.
If you catch the canvas in the hinge, it's a user error, not a manufacturing fault, all right?
Sure.
It's something that isn't covered under the warranty. So, there you go now, pull these out. Something Alex is going to be doing very neatly.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
definitely. I'm too short anyway.
I do expect to see this documented, right? This thing, right? If it's not, and it's not on the channel, I'm not going to be happy. Because we'll be coming to getting the camper back because you're not taking care.
Oh, no, definitely.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah? Okay. So before I put the roof down, if
Yeah.
I can ask you two guys just to step out
Yeah,
there.
of course.
Because what I'm going to do is to do two things now is, like they say in cribs, I'm going to show you where the action happens. In other words, get the bed down for you. All right. And obviously then pull the roof down. So you have a rock and roll bed here, which obviously has inertia belts, so they lock under duress. The beauty of this bed is, one, it has no legs, so when you pull it out, you still have this floor space. So
Yeah.
if you have a pet, it can still sleep underneath, provided it's a chihuahua.
Yeah, actually, well, yeah. Ours are small, but they're staying home, yeah, with the kids.
It also has a number of little positions that it will lock in different positions. So it'll give you more of a relax rather than being at the upright at
yeah.
all time.
Yeah.
Yes, if you ever want to chill,
Sure.
you can do that.
Yeah.
It's really easy to get this into a bed. Like I said, it's got inertia, so we want to make sure that we're not fighting against the belts
Okay.
while it's pulling the bed down. So we get ourselves some slack, keeping the buckles above our hands. We simply lift this lever and pull the bed towards us. Down
Right.
she comes. And essentially, then, because we've got a bit of slack, we can then tuck these out of the way. And that's a full 6 foot bed for you.
Yeah.
Really, really easy. If you want to plank and you've got a son which is 16'6", like you said, you can actually slide this forward.
Oh,
And
yes.
it creates a bigger bed in that area.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Water off that does.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, no, we're so short. We'll be fine. We'll
you
fit.
can lay that way.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, not that short. Yeah.
I'm going to get you now to pull the bed up.
Yeah.
All right. So what we do is we get our buckles out, like so. The easiest way, this bed is assisted with some gas arms on it. All right. So if you feel the curve there, yeah. Can you feel the metal underneath? Yeah. Back, nice and open on its own.
Where did you feel?
Literally on the corner here.
On the corner though, that.
Yeah.
On the corner at the back.
You can feel
Yeah.
a bit of metal. So you
Oh,
just
okay.
lift it up.
Sure.
Lift it up and the way to go. And then obviously you can just lock her back into place. And now she's secured. Fully TUV crash tested bed. It's got plates underneath and everything. You have 2 speakers in the rear as well. If you like your music, like you do your country music, you can actually have your boomtastic sounds in the back.
Yeah.
Which is powered by the unit in the front.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's the bed. Any questions there?
No, no, all covered.
Very bloody well. Must say. Am I allowed to swear on YouTube?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. So, now then, we're going to pull the roof down.
Okay.
If you'd like to sit down, because I don't want to conk you in the head. Right. Now then, there are handles up there, but being a short Welshman and not wanting to show you my stomach, I pull on these rather than pulling on that. You do have a bed up here, which is the roof bed.
Yeah.
Pulls down on 2 gas arms. And that mattress sits up here.
Sure.
And obviously, this will take 2 adults. So it's a full 7'2" bed up here.
Yeah.
Which is,
Is there a weight limit for it?
no.
No?
3 of us can get up there.
Good God.
Yeah, I know.
That would make the channel interesting, wouldn't it?
I'll just trust
Can
you.
I say?
I'll just trust you.
Yeah, yeah. We believe you.
Yeah, trust me. Yeah. You don't want to pull the roof down though when you're up there, that's the only thing.
Oh,
No.
gosh, no.
what we do is we
Yeah.
rest this on our shoulders. There's no weight
Okay.
to it because obviously it's gas assisted, yeah. And then we pull on these two straps together, like so. And when it gets to this position, I can tidy up my canvas. Now, at the moment, please bear in mind this is all brand new, so
Yeah,
the canvas is quite
stiff.
stiff,
Yeah.
right? The more you use it, the better it's going to be for you guys.
Yeah.
When it gets to this position now, we can then pull it all the way down.
Sure.
Okay. Now, this strap here, obviously, we don't want it dangling around here, so you can now take this off and tuck it up, tidy your canvas up, and tuck it out of the way.
Yeah.
And this one, there we go. Yeah, quite happy with that. Now then, this is what holds the roof down.
Yeah.
So it's got a dog strap on it, so you can simply open it, slide the canvas all the way to the bottom, to the top there. Now in that position, it ain't going to go anywhere, but you may get a little bit of buffering on the motorway if you're going at high speed. You know, obviously keeping the speed limit, 70 mile an hour. So the way to pull it down onto the rubbers is, push the buckle to the top, get a good grip of the webbing, good grip on it, open the buckle and pull towards yourself, yeah?
Yeah.
And you come in there and then release the buckle and then it's
Nice and tight.
nice and tight and ain't going anywhere.
Sure.
And for Alex's pleasure, we neatly roll these up.
That, yeah.
Okay? My method is always the best, but you might find your own. But the idea is to do rather big loops. And the reason for that is you can tuck it behind quite easily.
Yeah.
So we go like that. And so forth. And then there she is, all tucked away. And subsequently we do exactly the same on this one. For that is you've got more room to work with your
Yeah.
excuse me.
So it's not possible to have the seat the other way then?
It is.
It is,
It
but
is.
it's just difficult, is it?
It's just you're working over the top of the headrests.
Sure.
So it just gives you a bit of room.
Yeah.
90% of the time when you've got the roof up, you probably have the seat turned around this way anyway.
Sure.
So it's really, really easy. Show you is this wonderful double swivel. And what this double swivel does is, there's a number of features. It comes forward to the table so that you can flick peas at each other and have fun. Yeah. It also swivels this way so you can look outwards,
Yeah.
which is quite great. Little fishing rod, dangle your feet over there, and then subsequently it spins all the way around. Now, if you notice, these two plates don't marry up at the moment. And the reason for that is the plate is elongated, which means it slides back and forth. And the reason it slides back and forth is because you've got a handbrake on that side and you don't want to catch the handbrake with the swivel. So, to put it back to its home position, we simply slide it and marry it up like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Same thing when you bring the swivel back for the first time, you swivel it round, pull it this way, so that it doesn't catch on that seat going back. So we then subsequently push it all the way to its home position. Now there's 5 fixing points on this swivel. There's 3 at the back and there's 2 in the front. However, because we sell this to the European market, and we've got one of these over there because it's a left-hand drive, so that's 3, we only have to put 4 of them on. So we put the 3 at the back and 1 in the front. So the way I do it, generally, I line it up as best I can. These do move around, so because they're new, they're quite stiff, right? So we push it down, locate the locator, and a cheeky little finger, and 2 or 3 turns. Do the middle one first, because it enables you to have a bit of wiggle room to do the others. And these I only put in at the moment, just until they bite. Okay? If I was to screw them down really tight, the problem I would have would be I wouldn't be able to move it to get the front one in, which is a bit more difficult.
Okay.
And the front one is situated here.
Yeah.
So all we simply do is again push it down, hold it, locate it. one's in, we can tighten this all the way up. It only has to be hand tight, so we haven't got to drive it through the floor. It's going to get tight anyway. That's that. And then subsequently, we can do the last three.
Yeah, tighten them up, yeah.
At the back. Show you is where your diesel goes.
Okay.
It's in there. All right, you do have to have the door open because there's a little safety thing there. Top one is diesel, bottom one's AdBlue.
Yeah.
We filled the AdBlue up, so you should get enough for about 4,000 miles.
Yep.
So then you just simply close that, and away you go. And that, believe it or not, is your camper. Except for one thing, last thing to show you. You do also have storage underneath there.
Nice. Oh gosh, yeah.
Okay.
Wow. And what did you move to?
It's simple. Let me just put that back the way it is. There we are. It's just lift it up.
Oh, lift the whole seat. There's
lift
not
the whole
not
seat
a
up.
catch or anything, just lift
No,
it. Oh,
just lift
okay.
it up.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Brilliant. Lovely.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
happy days.
Happy
Yeah.
days, definitely. Very nice. Thank you so much.
no, thank you.